Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Let's move that out of my way a bit. Hope you're all well. It's been a while since I haven't posted one up for a few days, but I've already got some recorded. This one will come up in the future, but I've got to admit at the moment, and this could be a mistake doing this video, I've kind of lost a little bit of interest again with YouTube. Getting a bit fed up with drinking beer, if I'm honest. That as well. The YouTube, the drinking beer, I'm just getting a little bit fed up with it. So this is probably the completely wrong time to review a beer, but I'm going to do one anyway. So what we got is one that was very kindly sent to me from Liam from Deep in Brews Reviews. So go and check out his channel if you haven't. Show him some love. Go and watch a couple of videos. If you don't want to subscribe, I guess don't subscribe, but go and have a nosy and at least take a look. So yeah, like I say, it was sent to me from him. I've already reviewed one that hasn't gone up yet. Well, I've actually reviewed two. One's been released. I don't think the other one's gone up yet. Very kindly sent to me from him. Also a couple of glasses in the pack as well. So we normally swap beers and that. We do a bit of a beer swap. He sends me stuff that is sort of local to him and I send him stuff that is local to me. So we're looking at one of them. And the beer we are looking at, and the beer in question, is from Nene Brewery. And this is... Why I'm drinking this, I don't know. I think it's because I've got nothing weaker really to review. Tell a lie, I have actually. What we've got is their midweek bender. It's a California Amber Ale. Midweek? It's only Monday. It's coming in at 7.4% in a big 500ml bottle. Dark amber, deep malt, molasses and candied orange with a big hop hit throughout. So there we go. I mean, deep malt, molasses, candied orange. It's almost sounding a little bit sort of stout porter like with a hoppiness throughout. I'm guessing the hoppiness is going to be the sort of thing that sort of drags it back in from that. But yeah, we're taking a look at this one. There's the label again. That's the one. I do like their crown, the bottle cap. NVB, not MVG, NVB. And this beer, because it's saying it's a Californian Amber Ale, I have an American beer glass. Collective Arts. Don't know if my missus has cleaned that. But yeah, there we go. We're whacking it in that one. That's an ale glass, isn't it? So let's get this cracked open. Get it into the glass and see what we get. We've just come out of the fridge about 15 minutes ago. The fridge is rather chilly, so this may well be a little bit too cold for what you want. It's not a nucleated glass. So I'm trying to get some head, but it really isn't wanting to create anything. So I don't know if that is how it's supposed to be, but that is looking, to be honest, very lifeless and very dead. I've got a cat meowing like hell, yowling outside. It's literally what you can see there. That is the amount of bubbles it's created. Literally just a sprinkling on the outside, which would be sort of slight tan sort of colour head. It's looking kind of murky, a little bit sort of, hold it up against, get the light on it, it's looking, it's sort of chestnut in colour, dirty dishwater chestnut colour if you like, almost like the Dunkel Weizen I had from Rob, Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews. But yeah, it's looking a little bit uninspiring, I've got to say. But we've got what we got. I thought I was quite vigorous with the pour. So let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. And yeah, it's dark fruit. A really sort of rich, malty sort of thing. It's got that sort of, it's definitely got that maltiness of an ale. A little bit grainy, a little bit animal feed, you could say. Dark fruit, raisin sort of thing. What I'm getting, the hoppiness I'm getting is sort of like a porter stout sort of hoppiness. So there you go. That's all I'm getting on the nose. Let's dive in. Nene Valley Brewery, midweek bender, California amber ale. Let's dive in. Big thank you to Liam. Cheers, pal. 7.4%. It's a biggie. Fucking hell, you can tell it's a biggie at all. Fucking hell, that's powerful. Cool. I'm not even sure that's right. I don't know. Maybe it is. Store upright. Pour carefully. Well, I don't know. Right, let's go in again. That is potent on the alcohol. Fucking hell, that's potent. Oh, fucking hell. Cool. That is too potent. Oh. Got to go in again. This is hard work, this one. And I don't think it's just me saying I've fallen out of love with beer. This is 7.4%. It's not a heavy body. That's drinking like a good, the body of a nice 5% beer. That's drinking. It's there. It's literally no carbonation. I've got to say straight away, I'm not keen on this. Literally no carbonation. It tastes flat. The booziness is just overpowering. It's very smooth because it's got that flat feel about it, if you like. Yeah, virtually no carbonation in that. Does make it kind of smooth, as you'd expect, which probably, oh, fucking hell, aids the body. Probably aids the body because it's so, the body isn't heavy, so the fact that there is no bubble, real carbonation there, it doesn't make it makes the beer smooth. It's not rough. It's boring, if I'm honest. When you drink that, that is to the point of being boring. I mean, if I haven't even done the tasting notes, but if that's how that beer is supposed to be, I'm not convinced. Let's give you some tasting notes. The tastes are there. Don't get me wrong, the flavour's there. The alcohol is just way overpowering. Malty, rich, hoppy, dark fruit. It's definitely got that California sort of, it's almost, how can I put it? Oh, I'm trying to think. I can't think off the top of my head, but it reminds me of something. But it's got that American ale feel. I think you get that typical American sort of ale feel from the hops in this. Whether they're using American hops, I don't know, but you get that. But the beer is just too overpowering. The flavours are there. Bitterness behind everything. You get them flavours. But the alcohol is just so overpowering for me. I mean, that says 7.4. That could be 11. If somebody told you that was 10%, you'd believe them. The alcohol is just ruins the beer totally for me. The flavours are there. If it had a little bit of life in it, it would be all right. But there's sort of no life in the beer, and I mean none. There is virtually no carbonation in the beer. The alcohol is overpowering, and I don't find that an enjoyable experience. I really don't. And I know I said at the start, you know, I'm not really in a beer drinking mood and that, but for me, there is no balance to this beer. There is no balance. It's either got nothing or it's way too much on other things. Everything is so far apart. It's like watching fucking Sheffield United. Nothing in this beer, like Sheffield United, is working together. It's all working against each other, and I don't know. I really don't want to slate it, but it's hard to say anything nice about this beer. I've got to say, I just think that is just way just, yeah, for me, it don't do it. It's I don't even know if I'm gonna drink that. That's how bad this is, I think, in my opinion. I just find that way too overpowering. That is drinking like I'm drinking Bourbon County Stout. That's a different kind of beer. That's 15%, 14%. You expect that. It's got a bigger body. It's creamier. It's got different flavours. It's got carbonation, if you like. It's a 7.4% beer should not be feeling like something like that. So for me, yeah, that's a big disappointment. That is a big disappointment. Whether I've just got a dodgy bottle, I don't know. But for me, too much. So there you go. There's my thoughts on this beer. And I genuinely am looking at it thinking, I don't want to drink that. But if you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Sorry, Liam, mate. That one really doesn't do it for me. And from my own opinion, I personally can't recommend it. But that, you know, we've all got different tastes. But for me, that one doesn't do it for me. Big thank you to Liam. Big thank you to everyone else who's watched. Let me know if you've had it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.